The 73rd annual WHAS Crusade for Children is just 8 days away. This annual fundraiser raises millions of dollars for children with special needs and spans to every single Kentucky county and parts of southern Indiana. It's a weekend all about community, children, and hope. Here with all the details is, of course, Heather Benson with the Crusade for Children.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I've been getting so many emails just because I work at the station. You guys are located right here at WHAS 11. We love this weekend. Such a big deal. It's been going on for 73 years now.
Right, steeped in a lot of tradition here in our community and all across Kentucky and southern Indiana. We're so excited. It's coming back.
I know it. It's such a big weekend. It's always the first weekend in June. So tell us about how the Crusade actually got started.
So back in 1954, telethons were a growing trend. And so WHAS leadership decided to do a telethon for the National Cerebral Palsy Foundation. And then they saw how generous the community was. But all of that money was going to headquarters up in New York City, so they said, well, let's create our own organization, keep the money local, help kids who are our neighbors, our classmates, our fellow parishioners. And so that's how the Crusade was born way back when, 73 years ago.
I know, so crazy. And what is also just really insane about the Crusade is that over half of the money raised is done by firefighters in our community.
Yes, the fire departments are the backbone of the Crusade. It was in 1956 when the chief of PRP went on the stage of Memorial Auditorium with $300 that they had collected and challenged all the other fire departments. And that's where it started. I mean, we're very grassroots, as you can see. And today, like you said, over 50% of our tote board. So that's over $3 million a year that these firefighters raise for the kids.
That gives me chills every single time. On average, over $6 million is raised every single year for the Crusade for Children. We just looked at some video right there because the Great Day Live studio actually transforms into the Crusade set. And it is such a special weekend. I've been a part of, I guess now 2 overnight shifts of the Crusade. That's always like a fun evening because you guys make it a full-blown event and it all starts really on that Saturday.
It does. Starts Saturday, June 6th at 1 p.m. and we go 30 straight hours with the grand reveal at just before 7 p.m. on Sunday, June 7th.
So that community celebration Saturday afternoon, what can people expect?
So, yes, community celebration at Christie's Garden outside of Old Forester's Paris Town Hall. That's where we bring in community groups, organizations to present their checks that they have been collecting so hard for the Crusade. And it's also, the highlight is all of the kids that come to present their lemonade stand, proceeds. We have hundreds of kids this year doing lemonade stands for the Crusade, and it teaches them to help their fellow, friends and neighbors and classmates. Like I said earlier, you just never know. There's a Crusade story adjacent to everyone. So this is getting those kids in the fold, learning about the Crusade, but more importantly, learning how to help others.
I know. And then also that big concert on Saturday evening. Who's going to be there?
So we have Lance Burton, who is a famous magician. We have Jake Elwood. It's a Blues Brothers tribute band.
Oh, very fun.
And of course, the highlight of the evening is always the Miracle Dancers. So they are always a special part of that show.
They are. There's also several events that people can attend this weekend, especially Rolling on the River. We had them on the show earlier this week. That is a very special way to help out the Crusade.
So many events. There's something for everyone. Rolling on the River. It's a craft beer festival tomorrow in Jeffersonville from 3 to 7 at the Big Four Bridge Park. Tonight is Crusade Night at the Louisville Bats.
Oh my goodness.
So come out. We have a special ticket link on our website. If you go to our website and click Get Involved, and the drop-down box will show events. Click on that. You'll see the bats. We have a special ticket link. Proceeds go to the Crusade from that link. We have a Crusade kid who's throwing out the first pitch.
Fun.
So lots of events going on this weekend. There are car shows. There are golf tournaments. Just go to our website, look at the list of events, and pick your favorite.
Yeah, there's so many car shows happening this weekend as well. So many unique ways that people fundraise, because not only, you know, is it this weekend, but you're fundraising all year round. It's just incredible, the work that you guys are doing.
We don't hit that nearly $6 million just in one weekend.
Yeah.
It takes 365 days a year. So you can always support the crusade. Any day of the year. Any
day of the year. We have that QR code on your screen right now. You can go ahead and scan that on your phone right now. But you know, you take all forms of payment: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Heck, you can even go old school and mail us a check if you want to.
That's right. We won't turn it away. So, but yes, every penny counts. No donations too small. So yes, we try to provide a way to give for everyone out there.
Everyone. 100% of the funds go to children across Kentucky and Southern Indiana. So Heather, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, to learn more, to give, just head over to their website, WHAScrusade.org. And we all know the Crusade does so much for kids in our community, but let's take a look at how these dollars actually go to work.
There you go. Go, 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 go.
He is definitely a ball of joy. You can't be around Hayden and not smile or giggle or just be happy.
That's a good job, Hayden.
His smile is contagious, and everyone that meets him just talks about like how happy he is and how much fun he brings to everyone around him.
3. Hello, hello.
Megan and Hayden are amazing. Hayden is just, his smile can melt your heart, and you multiply Hayden by 1,300 families we serve, and it's just, my heart's always bursting.
Yeah. You coming back down, or you want to stay up? Hi, I'm Megan Lewis. I have 3 children, and my youngest, his name is Hayden. He is nearly 2 years old, and he has Down syndrome. So we got Hayden's Down syndrome diagnosis when he was a month old, when we also got his CHD diagnosis that meant he would have to have open heart surgery. So Hayden had heart surgery at 5.5 months old. It was scary. I'm not gonna lie that it wasn't scary. Even with all of his struggles and things that he's had to deal with in his little 2 years of life, he is just a wonderful, joyous little person to be around. Once it was like known that Hayden had Down syndrome, it was almost immediately that Julie, the director here at Down Syndrome of Louisville, reached out to us and invited us here to meet this amazing community.
Having a relationship with someone with Down syndrome is just magical. That's what I hope to share with the world from Down syndrome of Louisville, is just educating the community that if you're not here and you're not interacting with someone with Down syndrome, you're missing out.
Hello, hello.
Hi, my name's Julie Torzeski. I'm the executive director at Down syndrome of Louisville. So we are here to support, educate, and advocate to help our members reach their full potential. So that's really the core of our mission, and we want to make sure that we do all the things that will help them get there.
Hayden right now is consistently the only boy in a class full of a lot of girls, and he loves it.
So this is our early education classroom, and the Crusade for Children was part of helping us build this. And still today, they give us a grant each year to help us continue the programming we provide.
Everyone that comes here for the toddler class is super thankful for the Crusade giving to DSL so that we are able to have the toddler class.
The Crusade is a huge part of our budget every year. Their grant it makes us whole and makes us able to provide these programs. And so especially like you said, the ones that happened here in this classroom.
I know. Where are we going?
We would not be where we are today without places like the Crusade helping fund places like Down Syndrome of Louisville. We would not be able to get Hayden the therapies that we get weekly and that he needs. It 110% changes lives.
I think just looking in the faces of our members, you can see that the donations matter and that the Crusade makes a difference here at Down Syndrome of Louisville.
Mwah. Mwah. I love you.
You know, we see that the money invested in the children make their life whole and help them reach their full potential and live happy and productive lives just like the rest of us, and that's all we can ask for.
Every little bit counts. It's for the kids and it's for the families, and we are so grateful for all of it.